Hello amigos and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III on NES. Today we are going to be covering something, a little optional boss. You know how I love those optional dungeons and bosses, but this one's going to be fun because we're a little bit over leveled for it. Right, so you remember this lake on the floating continent? We couldn't get in at first, even though we knew that there was a little shadow in the lake, like a gigantic fish swimming about. But what we can do now is, now that we have both this folding canoe and the invincible, we can touch that shadow and the undersea cavern, or the under the lake cavern of Lake Dull. Another optional area. And we get attacked from behind by sea lions. And, oh, wait, I forgot to heal up the party. Silly me. I'm just going to have to do that now, aren't I? Oh, this is gonna be fun on a bun, isn't it? I really don't want to lose Leo, and unfortunately Leo can only take about one hit before being done in by these enemies. So, alright, now he's got some health, so might as well send Dawn to the back row. Or what was formerly the front row and will be the front row after this battle, but for now we're gonna call it the back row. So there. And yeah, this is what I get for not healing in between this and, because last time we were at the Cave of Darkness, and, remember, the Cave of Darkness, actually I don't think I actually, ever showed where exactly it was. Remember that mountain path we were dicking around with in the, Fargobad video? That area is pretty much where the Cave of Darkness is. The Cave of Darkness is actually after a bunch of mountains and valleys and whatnot, then you have to find the right path, otherwise you're going to not get there. Fancy that, not getting somewhere. Not getting somewhere that we should be getting, but we are not getting there. Sea lion. Anyway, continuing on. But that's pretty much where the Cave of Darkness is. I'm sorry that I actually couldn't actually show you in part 1, and by the time I'm recording this, part 2 of the Cave of Darkness hasn't been uploaded yet. Or even put together in Vegas, so I'm probably going to, in the part 2 video, just show you where the path is and stuff. Why did I heal that much? I didn't need to heal that much. So anyway, we've got Mikey as a Magic Knight, and alright, so we got Northwind, Earth Drum, Zeus's Rage, and a Phoenix Down. Phoenix Down is going to be very good for us later on in this game, as usual. High Potion, High Potion, High Potion, Elixir. Random Encounter. Ouroboros. I can't really think of Ouroboros anymore without, without referencing two things, and both of them come from Mega Man. There's an enemy in Mega Man X6 called the Nightmare Ouroboros, named for the fact that the Ouroboros, symbol is just the snake eating its own tail and stuff. Really weird Japanese thing that I'm not gonna really get into right now because I don't know a goddamn thing about Japan. Other than it's an island nation, and the Japanese game industry is kinda not doing so well, and yeah, I'm American, so I don't know a thing about things. Alright, so here we have enemies called Plankti. Plankton! They're pretty much crab-like enemies. We encountered a similar enemy in the, undersea cavern, that optional place where we first saw eaters and, death claws and stuff. that area. And there I go, saying and stuff again. I really... Alright, so the only things I say in these videos are and stuff and such, and it's just because I really like hearing myself talk. You guys don't like to hear me talk, but I do. And, well, evidently some of you like to hear me talk because I keep on getting views on my videos somehow. You crazy fools! Anyway, I'm lost. Alright, so there's stuff down there, which means if we go up, it should be optional treasure chests and things like that. So anyway, the party setup I have here for this optional dungeon, and eventually for the boss we're going to be fighting, is a knight, a white mage, or white wizard, a mystic knight, and a Viking. At this point, all of our party members are at least level 33, so we'll be averaging in at about 10 hits per attack, or we'll be doing at least 6 hits per attack. 10 is probably what we're going to be having a lot of, hopefully having a lot of, because that would be pretty cool. So anyway, found white scent. That's white musk, I think it's called in the English version of the Final Fantasy III game on DS. I'm not sure why I just said Final Fantasy III as in, oh, there's a difference between 4 and 3, you know, and I just have to speak in upspeak, so it sound like a California girl, you know? Oh my gosh, I think I broke a nail. Anyway, continuing on. What white scent pretty much does is it uses, holy. It uses the spell holy, which is an offensive white magic spell, deals holy element damage in most games. I think the damage is non-elemental in this one. Not exactly sure. It's not a spell that I usually put too much emphasis on. I usually don't use it all that much. It's useful against the undead, as you'd expect something holy to be useful against the undead. We won't be fighting too many undead enemies here, of course. We'll just be fighting the usual under-the-sea enemies, so expect Disney-style musical numbers and things like that. Things! It came from the thing! I may wish to rephrase that later. Accidental innuendo. I am sorry. The genie with a dirty mind. Anyway, continuing on. And I say anyway continuing on too much as well. Alright. I've always wanted to have a real brother relationship with you, Mega Man. Oh, Proto Man. You're such a... I don't even know. You're more twisted than a car wreck. Oh, man. Does anybody else remember the 1995 Mega Man cartoon by Ruby Spears? For those who don't know, Ruby Spears is an animation company, and they help to make a lot of Hanna-Barbera cartoons and stuff like Scooby-Doo they helped to make, and I think they also made Fang Face, which is one of those things to cash in on the success of the Scooby-Doo concept and failed miserably because it was incredibly stupid. Not like Jabberjaw, which is pretty... Jabberjaw was part of my childhood. Looking back now, I realize it's not as good as Scooby-Doo, but I mean, you really can't say that anything was as good as Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo has had that lasting appeal. Alright, so where do I go now? Alright, so Remora, which looks, like a Malboro with a coral reef attached to its head. Looks nothing like an actual Remora. If I remember correctly, Remoras are like eels, I think? No. Remoras are those things that eat, like, the bacteria and the little microorganisms off of various animals like sharks and stuff. They're cool. They're cool. I remember in elementary school I used to have like in elementary school we had to do this oh god, what was it? We had to do this project on like various animals and whatnot, and I got assigned to do this project about a remora eel, and it was like a job wanted advertisement thing, that kind of affair and stuff. So pretty much what happened is, should I get those treasure? Well, I can't get those treasure chests right now because I forgot to drop all my crap off at the fat chocobo. Darn it! So much crap that we are holding. Anyway, and it was pretty much one of those things where guys like offering to do a job and such. A lot of those community billboards, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore, but anyway, and it was Remora pretty much advertising that he'll eat all the things off of various sharks and stuff, and looking back now, my sense of humor was crap as a child. Like, I realized that I have to be a little bit more subtle and a little bit more cerebral with my jokes. And not the kind of cerebral you put milk on either. I mean, like, you know. Okay, so you don't know, but I mean, you said you don't know, and I'm not gonna make any Franz Ferdinand references here or anything, I swear, but we are gonna come back to this dungeon, by the way, and pick up all the stuff we missed in case there's anything particularly cool that we need. Cool. Alright, so can't equip Reflect Mail. Darn it. So we have to go with the Demon Mail. We can't change his job class now either because we have no inventory space. So anyway, do you see that little purple dragon right there? A little purple snake? Snake? Snake! Anyway, sea lions. Yeah, that purple snake is a sea lion. Yup. Sea lions. Sea lions. Magic carp. Ah, stop me, I'm on a roll. Yeah, so when I'm recording this is February 2nd when I'm recording it, and it is my parents' anniversary, so we went to this local restaurant called Lenny's, and it, like, you step inside and it looks kind of like this fancy place, and it is kind of fancy and stuff. Like, you can go in there with the most casual clothes and you'll still be served and stuff, but I mean, the atmosphere, it's very good food. Very good food. And it kinda has this fine dining feel to the restaurant and stuff. But when you step in, they're playing like the Beach Boys and stuff. Goodness gracious, I don't even know. They're playing like The Sweet Escape, but it wasn't the one by Gwen Stefani, I think it was, that did the one that I know. It was the other one that was out at around the same time that I don't know. But anyway, can't carry anymore. Can't carry anymore? What? Why can't I talk to the purple dragon thing? Why can't I talk to him? I usually talk to purple dragons, although I usually do it in my sleep after I've taken my medication. But no! No, we have been prevented by this blasphemy. Alright, so what does a paralyzer do? Probably just casts, like, cold or whatever it's called that paralyzes the opponent. Okay, Shadowbound. So wait, what is it called? No, it's called Shade in this game, I think. That's what the Paralyze spell is. It's called Shade in this game, and it was Hold in Final Fantasy IV? I'm sorry, what? It sounded like King Heart... whatever the guy from the CDI games was. You know, the king, and the ship sails in the morning, of course, so he wonders what's for dinner. And of course nobody knows because Link is over in the background talking about how he wants to eat Octoroks or something, I don't even know. And of course we already know that an Octorok is a shape with 8 fantastic sides and 8 awesome angles. Alright, so now that we have some inventory space, we should be able to talk to this purple snake thing. Snake thing! Haha, snake thing. More fun than a barrel of barrels. Ha ha ha. I am retarded. Anyway, high potion. High potion. High potion. High potion. High potion. You seem to be coming here a lot, Potion. I did not hit her, I did not. I swear, that's bullshit. Oh, hi, Potion. Anyway, I am Leviathan. I shall only lend my power to those with the light. Are you worthy? Oh wait, that's why we couldn't, Now I know why we couldn't talk to him. But anyway, this is Leviathan. And no, not the boss from Mega Man Zero. This is a different Leviathan altogether. What do you want to do? If you have the spell Haste by now, you will want to use it. Otherwise, you're pretty much on your own. A melee-oriented party will work here. It works especially well. You'll still want to have... You'll either want to have an electric-based spell in your inventory, or you'll want to have Haste in your, repertoire of various things that you can do. What Haste does is, in most of the active battle games, it speeds up a character's movements and makes their turn come faster. It doesn't do that in this game, if I remember correctly. In, this game, one of the turn-based games, it increases agility, so you might get to go faster, but the main thing about the increase in agility is so that you can combo the hell out of bosses. I mean, really. Because the, attack multiplier you get for comboing enemies is based, quite a bit of it is based on your agility. Therefore, the faster you are, the more damage you can deal. That's pretty much it. You want to have strength, but you want to have agility as well. I shall give my power to aid you who have the light. And we obtain the spell Levia. Levia is the summon spell that enables us to summon Leviathan, Lord of all waters. And that's pretty much all we came in here for. So now what we need to do is get the hell out of here. And we're gonna heal up, and we're gonna drop our crap off at the Fat Chocobo. I'm gonna see you guys next time. When we take on another optional boss, this one might give us a little bit of troubles, but shouldn't be too difficult. So until then, this is Tales for Dorga, signing out. Well, gonna summon out as soon as the fat bird comes out. Okay, now I'm leaving. Thank you all for watching.